Cozy up and welcome to this week's episode of the Cub Cast.
Today we're back on another episode with me and Aaron. I think it's been like 2-3 episodes now where it's not been with us two, so it's nice to, just chill. But
No, I think it's only been 2. So like we had one and then Bumblefoots and then ours. So
yeah. So
but that is because we've not been on schedule. But me and Thomas were talking about getting back into this as a weekly thing. We've been falling off recently. 100%. So yeah. I mean, if you get anything to add to that.
Yeah, it's like we've sort of just been like we said, busy with school, but we can't be asked for excuses anymore, to be honest. So we've been like, how do I word this? I was gonna say spending a lot more time together, but that just sounds weird. Nah, but like been talking about the podcast a lot more as well, so we're definitely gonna put a lot more effort into it and make sure we get the content.
There was definitely like a communication gap that we kind of needed to fill, and it's kind of filled, So we're gonna try and get back into it just as soon as possible. Hopefully next week you'll see us about this time with a guest, possibly. Right. So anyway, moving on to our first topic, the Battlefield 2042 trailer was out when we talked about this, but now the actual like launch thing came out during E3, right?
Yeah, I didn't actually see too much into it, but I remember I saw the thing while I think I was in a call with you, and we were like, it sort of looked like an Infinite Warfare mixed with like, what was that?
The community's liking it, and from the gameplay stuff, I'm definitely gonna get it.
Yeah, I like the look of it. I don't think I'm gonna get it unless I get Game Pass, because I buy games that are very expensive and then end up playing them for like 2 days and get bored and then don't play them again. So I just don't really see. Yeah, I don't really see the point of wasting the money doing that. So I'm probably just gonna wait until I get the Game Pass or do something else. I'm not sure.
I mean, we are gonna come back to Game Pass, but yeah. I mean, the Battlefield franchise has been iconic. Other than Battlefield 1 and Battlefield Hardline, because nobody liked them games. They're like the most hated Battlefield games ever. Battlefield 3 was fantastic. Battlefield 4 was iffy. I played it a lot. I bought it 3 times.
Man's just called Battlefield Hardline shit.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It was my first ever Battlefield game that I'd owned.
Same, and I really enjoyed it.
Oh, I hated
but people who are like have been around my channel for a long time. The video isn't uploaded to my channel anymore. I don't think it's private. But I got this. I was playing Battlefield Hardline, right? And I got this. I was like 100, 200 meters away. I threw a grenade into the air across across the map, and it hit a car, blew up, killed 3 people. And that was like, that made me love the game. But one thing I didn't like about it was, do you know what, you had that like grappling zip gun thing?
I didn't play enough of it for that.
Oh, but there was like a grappling gun, and like you had to like, obviously like put it somewhere. I don't really know how to explain it, but I like tried to like grab it on, and it always just hit the roof, and then they come back down, and it pissed me off. But obviously, apart from that, it was decent. But I mean, I guess I sort of understand because it's not like other Battlefield games, but
exactly, yeah, exactly. And I loved Battlefield 3. Again, Battlefield 4 was iffy. I bought it on Xbox, PS4, and PC, I think. And Battlefield 3 we got for free on the Epic Games Store.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love Battlefield 3. Never played any of the other ones. I actually, funnily enough, I read a book on Battlefield 3. They made a they made a book series on the campaign.
Why?
And oh my, it was actually like back then I like read all the time. I can't read now. But
yeah,
I don't mean I can't read. I'm not illiterate.
I mean, you are stupid, to be fair.
Here's a point. So no, but I used to read like a lot of books, and I read that one. It was quite cool. So
I mean, fair play. I mean, but before I go ahead, guys, it is like 30 degrees in my house right now, so I have this thing here, and hopefully you lot can't really hear it, but if you do, then I apologize, but I do not want to die, so that is But going back to that, I think Battlefield has always been like a competitor with like people can compare it to COD, but I don't see them as similar games whatsoever.
No, well,
Other than like they're both like shooting games and
they
shit.
are
But
now
like
because
now the new one looks similar, but
is it Firebase or something? No, it's not
Firebase Arc,
Firebase.
Firebase Zero.
No, and Call of Duty, there's like that one mode that's exactly like Battlefield.
Oh, the one that's like it's sort of like Battle Royale, but like.
But like,
what's it called?
Except it's not Battle Royale because you can respawn. It's just Battlefield. It's just Battlefield.
But it's not. I don't really like it.
No, it's pretty crap. It's Fire something, I think.
What is it? Oh, I'm pissed off that I don't know what it is now.
Something. God knows.
But yeah, I do agree with that one. But I think Battlefield's always compared to COD, and I don't see them as like similar games because they have completely different communities as well. Like you don't see people just go into a like, wait, I'm gonna go and play COD for an hour, and then I'll play Battlefield. Like
a bigger argument is COD versus Halo.
No, not really. I wouldn't say so.
I think it. Well, I mean, I thought it was because Halo's like Xbox exclusive, and then Call of Duty has a lot of PlayStation exclusive stuff. They get like map packs.
But in that note, you can just compare any superhero game that's exclusive to Xbox to Spider-Man from the PS4.
Well, yeah, I know. But I mean, I've especially I think it was like Poor Saurus Rex. Did you ever watch it?
No.
Right, okay. He made like a few meme videos on it, and people were like actually going mad at him, but he's like always sarcastic. But yeah, I mean, I don't think Game Wars should be a thing. I think the games should just be left to be games.
Yeah. And one thing that does piss me off is Assassin's Creed bloody Game Wars, but I can't be arsed with that. That's just so much effort to go into. Like
I hate the newer Assassin's Creed games. Honestly,
I need to stop this series, man. As much as I love Assassin's Creed,
wait. Like, this can be used in a different. This can be used in a different episode. keep going.
True, because I'm gonna go on a rant for half an hour. If that's
this can definitely be used in another episode.
But you know what, we'll move on. One thing that we were talking about yesterday, we didn't really talk about it much because we wanted to actually save it for the podcast today, but is Microsoft trying to do you know you have what the fuck are they called? Apple Macs, aren't they? Like there's computers in the screens. Like Microsoft are basically trying to put Xboxes in TVs, which I think is kind of mad, but I don't really see why you'd want to do that. Like,
yes.
I don't really see the benefit other than you're just carrying around a thicker TV that makes it look like it's from 1955 again.
Well, 19 what?
Shut up! I said 55, but I meant 85. But it's not the point.
So, yeah, no, I mean, I don't know how that would look. I don't know if it'd be like kind of like Fire Sticks and Google Chrome, whatever they're called.
Chromecast.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be like that, and it'd be like a plug-inable thing, and
Oh, what's it?
I don't know. Do you think it'd be like actually part of a smart TV type thing?
Actually, that'd be short, because like on the smart TVs you can you just go around the remote and then click the thingamajigger. I guess you could. What?
Yeah, I know about that, Thomas. Yeah, it's been around for 3 years. Keep going.
Oh my god, allow it, man. Nah, but I think it's a little bit weird how the Microsoft TVs, I thought Sony would do it first because Sony are big into TVs, aren't they? Well, they're starting to go into it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, LG are the biggest one.
Yeah, they're the biggest TV company, but I mean, in terms of consoles, Sony do a lot, a wider range of things.
They do, yeah. They do PlayStation, they have their own movie company, they own Spider-Man, they have their own sound company, which is professional. They're big. Yeah,
which, Microsoft, I think, is more for software wise than actual, TVs, which obviously they can still do really well. I just think it's,
Yeah,
yeah. A bit effort, to be honest. I mean, if before they come out at 80 inches or something, and they're just massive 8K displays and stuff, and they just put Xboxes in it, and it's actually Now that I think about it, do you know like the big Xbox One X, like the Xbox Series X, sorry, the big like marketing scheme of it is 4K 120 FPS or whatever. I'm guessing the TV is going to be tailored to the Xbox or something like that, which I'd sort of get. So it's like a bundle, but
yeah, it's weird. I don't know how it'd work, but I mean, it's whatever it is. Honestly, if you guys want to let us know what you think of that, you let us know what you think of that.
I don't really like the idea.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think it's just absolutely over the top. So, speaking of Xbox, back to Xbox Game Pass. I recently purchased Xbox Game Pass again, specifically to play Forza, the Forza games.
How's that been going? You said you started playing again.
Yeah, I mean, I've not had much of a chance because I've been playing a lot of stuff with you, which we'll also talk about. This is all like merging together so weirdly, but yeah, I mean, sorry, yeah, it's good, and you get a lot of games. You get Subnautica and like Resident Evil 7 and stuff. Definitely a few games in there that I'm going to download and stream.
Yeah. I used to have like, do you know I think it was like the £15 a month one, do you know, like the very high, like the highest tier or something, you can play it on your PC as well. And...
yeah, well, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, is that the one you've got?
Well, I mean, I'm playing it on my PC.
Oh yeah, but I thought it was just like a PC only one. You'd like the PC and Xbox One is the one I got. That's what I meant.
All right, I don't know. I don't care though because I don't have an Xbox.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's what I meant. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
No, but like, I used to have it on that, and it was very expensive. But I like the idea of it because it's like the best value for your money in terms of any like game subscription. Like, it's better than, I think Sony have like a game bundle subscription thing, which is shit.
I mean, the thing is the Xbox Game Pass has so much as Bethesda. It includes EA Play now, so you can play all the Battlefield games, and on release, and you have Doom for Bethesda and stuff.
Doom Eternal. Is Doom Eternal on there? I've not actually played any Doom games. Are they good?
I don't know. I've only ever played the 1993 one or whatever it is.
Oh, like the old one.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I have. I've played the arcade one, but I don't think that really counts.
They have Human Fall Flat, Slime Rancher, stupid games as well, obviously.
Now,
Star Wars.
What's it called? Not Human Fall Flat. Gang Beasts. That is a legendary game. I love Gang Beasts.
Gears 5. They have the Gears games. Gears are fantastic.
Gears 5. I never finished that with my dad. You know, I played a lot of it and I never finished it.
That's why you should get Game Pass.
Yeah.
Is that right there?
No, we have the actual game.
Oh, you have that.
Yeah, it's downstairs. It's because we bought the Xbox One X and it like came. It's like a Gears of War themed Xbox. It's right over there, but I can't really show you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the idea of Game Pass, and I think they've been doing it.
And you get all the Five Nights at Freddy's games. If you've never played the Five Nights at Freddy's series, oh my god!
I've played them on VR. Well, not all of them, but I bought.
You just played Help Wanted.
Yeah, I don't know which one it was. I bought Five Nights at Freddy's on my Oculus Quest 2. I played it like 5 days ago.
Yeah, it'll be Help Wanted.
It's terrifying. Because it's the actual game I've played, and it's not scary whatsoever for me personally.
The first one, you mean?
Yeah. The
first one isn't scary, no.
Then I did it in VR, and I was shitting myself. It was absolutely horrible. I got past like the first bit and was like, nah, I'm good, and turned it off. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. The scariest Five Nights at Freddy's game, in my opinion, is Five Nights at Freddy's 4. And the new game looks like it'll also be scary.
I can't really talk about it much because I've not really played any of them, but apart from that one.
I don't think I'm going to get that unless it gets on Xbox Game Pass. But I don't think it will because it's going to be like 40 quid or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the Scott Cawthon guy, he's like stepping up his game, man. That guy's been making these games since...
Is it only one guy doing it?
No, well, he has his own like little game company now, but I think like at first it was just him and a few others.
Mad.
But the first game would have been pretty small, but then it just got better and better, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I quite like the idea of it, but the Five Nights at Freddy's series, I feel like it's a lot of like older audiences, because obviously the younger audiences play games like obviously Fortnite, and Fortnite, the new season came out today. No, not today. Wait, not the time we're recording this, but today Okay, now I'm waffling. Now, it came out very recently, actually. I was thinking past tense, but obviously this is future tense, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, it came out, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I've obviously been playing it with you, and we've both been enjoying it.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it more than you.
Yeah.
For some reason. Thomas gets really annoyed really quickly. I also screamed in my mic a lot, as Thomas would know.
But the reason why I get annoyed is not the actual game, because I'm loving the actual game in like this season, apart from one thing which I'll talk about in a second. But
yeah.
these bloody little shits in creative, in creative mode that just sit there.
That's why I don't think we should be playing creative.
Yeah, I don't. It really annoys me, and we've played like 5-6 games so far of the new season, and it's actually good. Apart from like we were talking about this, like it's like a gun which basically shoots like a recon dart from Valorant, and it shows you exactly where people are moving, and you have unlimited bullets of them, which is a piss take.
It just highlights all the enemies in the bubble that it creates.
Yeah.
And it means that you can see them at all times while they're in that bubble. It is so.
And it's not even like the bubble's like this big, it's like the size of a house.
Yeah, and I mean, like as you said, the recon dart in Valorant, that's not overpowered because you know
you see them once and that's
blast.
it.
And there's 3 blasts or something like that, isn't there? It's like boom, boom. But yeah, I mean, it's overpowered, frankly.
Yeah. I mean,
I still think the community's messed up. It's still just children.
Yeah, obviously we're children, but it's the people that act like little dickheads, basically. strange people. It's just very funny because I came back onto like, what's his name, Clicks, like one of his streams, because I've not watched anything to do with Fortnite.
He's grown up, man. He's grown up, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's grown up, but then the people that he played with, some little kid just started screaming down the mic, saying the N-word down the stream, and he almost got him banned. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, who's your favourite streamer to watch at the moment? Just
I don't even watch streamers, to be honest, but I'd say probably. Ooh, it's quite a hard question, but I'd say probably I'm stuck between 2, and it's Shroud and Zerka from the Sidemen, because he does. You know, obviously we were talking about No Pixel. He does No Pixel streams, and they're very entertaining.
Mine is XQC.
I don't like XQC.
He's so entertaining in my opinion. I only got into him because of like this YouTube series of him reacting to like scary things or something like that, and he's such a laugh. By the way, he's actually so funny. Mind you, I like his whole overreaction thing's quite annoying every now and then, but I do like him. Yeah.
I did like his try not to laugh. Well, like his try not to laugh challenges though. I did watch 1 or 2 of those. I think it was with Sam. It was quite funny. But
do you remember that the one of the game, right? And the woman, and the bunny gets shot with an arrow.
No, I don't remember this.
The bunny gets shot with an arrow, and the woman's like crying because the bunny died in the game. Oh. And then XQC played the same game, and the bunny gets shot, and he was just laughing. It's so funny to watch it compared to.
I just remember the one he watched the Try Not to Laugh challenge. It was a guy. He was singing. He was rapping a 6ix9ine song, and it was like the.
Oh yeah, the good one.
And then he says the M-word in it, and he's like, oh!
Yeah,
it's funny. But
yeah, he's entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. YouTube boxing.
Oh no, I don't want to talk. But after you didn't watch the fight, but what happened last night, I can't be arsed. So basically, do you know like I was talking about this Nissan Gib, this Gib guy? He fought someone called Taylor Holder, and Taylor Holder was part of like the setting up of the whole event and everything. And he fought him, beat the living shit out of him, and somehow got a draw. And then the like event organizers had a tweet ready, which they published before the fight ended, that Taylor Holder won. Then what's it called? They called it a draw, and what was it? I think, oh yeah, the judges, which gave scores that would mean Gibb would win, but then somehow it was a draw, which don't make any sense. And then
Are they having a rematch or no?
I don't know, but it only happened last night. But I remember the main event, the person, like everyone else won who I wanted to, apart from Deji, which was disappointing, but is what it is. But that wasn't that a big event. The event that I wanted to talk about was the Logan Paul versus Mayweather fight, which happened about a week ago now, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's a way bigger event than any of the others, because, you know, Mayweather is big. Giant scale.
It wasn't as entertaining. Last night's fights were a lot more entertaining, but it wasn't as
because
big.
none of them were professional.
No, they were all exhibitions with there were no head guards, but with 14-ounce gloves, so it was a bit 14 or 16, one or two. But the Logan Paul versus Mayweather fight, it's surprising that I'm surprised he didn't knock him out. It went the distance, full 8 rounds, which was kind of mad.
I mean,
there you go.
Just go ahead.
It was kind of weird though, because Logan Paul came out with like a Pokemon one of those like really expensive Pokemon cards. I think it was a Charizard with like a special edition. It's worth about 400 grand or something. Yeah. And then people were after
30K.
Nah, it was like 400. It was like 30K that to begin with, and then it went up. After his fight, he got that much thing. It's now apparently worth like $1 million because of how much people saw it. The
actual card that he had.
Yeah, so it's like bro, him wearing that to the fight is like a promotion, and now it's worth a lot more than it was.
It's probably only that one card that's worth that much, though.
Mm-hmm.
That he wore specifically, the one that he owns. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why people buy like Pokemon packs for like $2,000. I couldn't do that unless you were.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to us because obviously we don't get involved in it. But if you're smart enough about it, you can make a lot of money with it.
Yeah, but Logan Paul's not smart.
Of course he's smart. What do you mean?
You what? I hate Logan Paul.
He's 100% smart. Obviously, he's done things in the past that haven't been smart, but he's definitely a smart guy.
How is he smart? How is he smart?
Because you can't not be intelligent and get that many followers, or like get that many things on YouTube.
Okay, I don't know. I mean,
unless you've like blown up for some stupid fucking thing.
I mean, I used to watch him. Like, I actually used to like his content. I seen that one video when it came out before it got taken down, and I don't like the guy. I just hate him. He seems.
I didn't like him before that, and then I like him. Well, I sort of like him now, but like I didn't like him for a long time. But I don't really watch anyway. Jake Paul, I don't like. He's a little twat.
Oh my! He thinks he's summoned by the. He actually thinks he's so hard.
Bro, he called out fucking Conor McGregor for a boxing fight, which Conor McGregor's only had one fight, and he's not even that bad. He's like decent than that.
I've seen Jake Paul. There was this video in my YouTube Shorts. And I had my YouTube Shorts on mute because I was like in class or something, and it was just Jake Paul dancing, but there was no music.
Oh, God.
So it was so bad. And why is he dancing? So yeah, no, I know I hate the guy though. He actually thinks he's something. And after all the stuff that he done during the protests and the riots and stuff as well.
Oh, and looting and shit,
Yeah.
It was funny. He had like a fight, whatever, but the TikTok fight last night. At half, like some of them were quite boring. The first few, I was literally watching the UFC event as well, and I was watching this guy dislocated his elbow and shit, and it was quite funny. But I don't really follow fighting that much. But
this guy dislocated his elbow. It was quite funny.
Nah, the way he did it though, he was like, I'm not gonna say that, but he was like in a lot of pain, and like the other guy was just sat there.
Oh,
he was like he was like that.
Yeah, no, anybody on Spotify or whatever you're on is so confused right now.
Oh yeah,
but,
I'm sure.
Yeah, he was smiling. Go ahead.
But yeah, the YouTube boxing thing. To be honest, I like the events, but because they're all in America, they make you stay up till like 4 a.m. And
I can't really comment on it because I'm not a big boxing guy, but I did watch the original Logan Paul versus KSI fights. And I thought they were quite good. I liked all the exhibitions and stuff.
I'm not like that big into boxing, but I watch all the main people like Josh Wood, like Ruiz, Wilder, Fury, like just the meme sort of things from Mayweather. But obviously Mayweather doesn't fight anymore. But
can we talk right? You know, can we talk about John Cena acting?
I actually I think sometimes some of his movies he's been in as like an appearance have been good. Like, what's it called?
I honestly think that he should have just been an actor.
Really?
Like WWE is so cringe.
I used to like it, but then I realized, like, obviously I knew it was fake, but I realized how fake it looked. Like, how do people not realize it's fake still now? Like, it looks so, like...
Yeah, and like all of their managers practically control their lives.
Mm-hmm.
It's messed up. But yeah, I mean, and it's all just a big stage thing for money. It works, mind you, it works. Yeah, I mean, I think he's a good actor. He's in the new Suicide Squad, innit? And
who is?
John Cena.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
Who is?
No, but like, I do agree. But the thing, what's it called? Is it Get Home or Get Help or something? It has Will Ferrell in it and Mark Wahlberg, and it was like a family one. He was in the second one, and I thought he did all right.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, me too. He's also in the new Fast and Furious movie.
And I'm like, they're decent, but if for some reason he's not, like, people compare him to the Rock as in acting. He's nowhere near the Rock's level.
No, but I mean, the Rock's been. I mean, again, the Rock was WWE.
Yeah.
Again, but I mean, the Rock's insane. That guy's mad. That guy's mad at everything.
Yeah, I really enjoy like most of the movies he's been in, but obviously he's been doing it for a lot longer, so you can't really like.
And he can sing.
Can he?
If you never watched Moana, I've never watched Moana, but I know the songs and stuff.
Well, actually, I've watched Moana, but it was like when it came out, and I have no clue.
Yeah, I mean, he can sing. Yeah, he's what a guy. The Rock's like probably my favorite actor.
Mine's Kevin Hart, so you know, pretty close.
Who's that? Wait. Oh my! I've just said Kevin Hart. I've just said who's that?
Are you taking the piss? Are you actually taking a living piss?
Guys, it didn't happen. Guys, it didn't happen. Let's move on.
That's getting put as a highlight. And Aaron, everyone slate Aaron in the comments. Do not let him get away with something that one of our mates said a few days ago, which pissed me off. When we were playing a game called Pacify.
No, it was only like 2 days ago. Yeah.
This little shit. I don't even.
Yesterday. No, it was the day before.
I forgot what you said now.
No, it was yesterday.
Yeah, was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
You say, Aaron, because I forgot now.
So we were. What was it again? It was something
Pacify.
about.
It's MMA.
Oh yeah, we were talking about John Cena.
Yeah,
and he said something about MMA.
Yeah. Oh no, I forgot it now. Oh, I had it on the tip.
I don't know. He related John Cena to the MMA though.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, John Cena's sick at MMA or something, wasn't it?"
Yeah, something like that. Oh
and
my
I was
God.
like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
That was too funny.
Oh no, but it just doesn't make sense. How can you compare John Cena to the MMA?
Yeah. No, I don't know how you get that mixed up.
That's disgraceful. But I don't. You saying the shoes have Kevin Hart is like.
Man, it's like one of those NBA, NFL things.
Shut up.
It's like it's messed up.
I'm still
sorry.
thinking about you saying that. It's not okay. It's not okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to think other actors that I like. I like obviously Christian Bale. You know, Batman. Yeah. What's his name?
What?
Heath Ledger.
That's the one who plays the Joker, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think really right now. But
Heath Ledger, I remember he obviously passed away, but I remember I saw this TikTok of this guy who goes around filming videos for people. And there was one who was a Batman, and there was a guy that was the Joker. He looked identical to the Heath Ledger Joker. I don't understand how he did it. He literally looked identical. And I don't understand. It was mad. And he was doing like the way he like licks his lips and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was mad, but he was definitely the best Joker. Suicide Squad Joker, I thought was good. I actually people hated him. I thought he was good.
What? The
Joker, Suicide Squad.
you like Jared Leto's Joker?
Yeah, I just think that the fucking he acted him well, I think, but he did it a bit over the top. I think it was the way that
It was either the way the
writers
script
portrayed
was,
it.
it's
'cause
either the way that.
His character I thought was interesting, the way he was portraying it, but the way that they've like scripted it or like made him like speak is they've just
The
fucked
way
it.
they've made him look as well.
Yeah, they made him look strange.
And in Zack Snyder's Justice League, he looks even worse.
I've still not. I need to watch that. I'll watch it next weekend.
But yeah, I mean, I also like Will Smith.
Oh yeah,
Will
Will
Smith.
Smith. Why did I think of Will Smith? He's a sick actor.
Yeah, there's too many actors to talk about right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, I believe Thomas has a game.
Oh yeah, the game that we always do when it's our episodes, because a lot of podcasts have their own sort of unique thing, and we're like, shut the fuck up, true or false, and would you rather time. See, that's the good segue, isn't it? All right.
Yeah.
So
not unique,
question one. There are true or false one. There are exactly 300 games on the Game Pass right now, because obviously we were talking about the Game Pass before.
No, that's false.
It's true.
No, there's more.
It is
They
true.
literally just added 10 more Bethesda games today.
Okay, this is by yesterday.
Okay.
Oh shit. I searched it up on Google and it said 300.
I thought it was like 300 plus.
Wait, so was I right? I don't know. Oh no, the game's gone to shit, lads. The game's gone to shit.
Right.
Oh no.
Okay, this just says over 100. Nice one.
It said 300, bro. What are you on about? It said 300.
All games.
Nah, I'm not having this waffle.
620! 620! Oh, it has For Honor. Oh no, wait, that's only for Xbox.
Well, shut up. Alright, next question. You got that question wrong. Alright. Next question. Vine, you know, the app Vine.
I know what Vine is, yes.
Yeah.
If you don't know what Vine is, you'd leave.
Vine died in January 2016. Like they stopped it.
I want to say that's true. Yeah, it's true.
It's false. In January 2017. It was a year later, which I find mad because I thought TikTok was like.
TikTok was originally Musical.ly.
Yeah, and I thought TikTok came out like 2 years after Vine thing, but it was only 1 year.
Well, I mean, Musical.ly. TikTok's been out since like 2010 or something.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
it was Musical.ly and they've changed it.
But it's the same thing.
Well, it's not the same thing, but it's similar.
It's just the same thing, but people have a different ideas to make videos with.
Yeah, there's the UI's a bit different, I suppose. But I think that what's it called, Vine was always legendary. That there were such funny like pranks and videos and stuff on there.
Yeah.
Apart from some people who just took the piss and started doing singing videos and which I don't like.
Yeah, that was terrible.
But on another note, true or false, there are 4 Elder Scrolls games.
No, there's 6.
I mean, there's 5.
Oh, yeah, well, that would make sense. Oh.
Because the Elder Scrolls 5 came out last year.
But they've announced a new one, right? No, today.
Wait, today? E3?
I think so. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
No, I
I wasn't
swear it's
paying too
tomorrow.
much.
Sorry,
What?
E3's tomorrow.
No, well, the Xbox and Bethesda thing was today. Wait, no, E3's today and tomorrow probably. But it's still on right now. It would be so cool to actually be at E3, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, today is day 2, so it was on yesterday
right.
as well.
Because, bro, when you can actually go back to events again, Gamescom in Germany, oh, I really want to go to that, but
It's Germany though. E3 is so
yeah.
much better.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different experience, but...
Do you imagine going to that big, what's it called? Oh my god, that's gonna annoy me now.
What?
Just keep speaking. I'm gonna find it. Oh, Nam, music show.
Oh
But
yeah,
you'd meet like Tomo Fujita. And
Tomo Fujita. He's legendary.
who else? Who else would you meet?
Love
John
Tomo
Mayer.
Fujita. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just randomly meet every famous musician ever.
Tomo Fujita is legendary. We love Tomo Fujita. If you're not subscribed to his channel, we'll have a go at you.
I don't know what you're doing if you're not subscribed to Tomo Fujita and you're subscribed to us.
That is true. But basically, we're gonna switch it up now and go to a would you rather. Maybe a second one, but we'll go for the first one. You're gonna be like, why have you said this? But it's very important because I had this conversation yesterday. Would you rather have a snake as a pet or a lizard, and why? I want to see what you're saying. A snake.
Yeah.
Should I tell you my reason for saying lizard?
Why?
Because
I know people who've had lizards before. They're pretty boring in my opinion. Go ahead.
yeah, because if you put a lizard, you can put a lizard anywhere and it'll be calm, right?
Uh-huh.
But if you have a snake, bro, that thing is planning to eat you, but it's not like it's aggressive or anything. That's the natural nature. If you have a snake, they might be chill with you 1 minute. They're finding a way to kill you no matter what. Like, that's not even like... You can't tame a snake.
True. If they're raised in captivity, they're completely fine.
Well, yeah, but like, that's not how it's supposed to be.
I know, but
Like,
if they are...
I mean, their actual nature, if
you're
they
not
just
gonna-
got a pet as a...
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna have a wild snake as a pet like you wouldn't have a
True.
wild cat or a wild dog. Again, I think it's just like that. You wouldn't have a wild cat. I'm sorry.
A snake, it'd be all slimy, and I don't like...
They're not slimy. They're really dry. I've held a lot of snakes.
I've actually
before.
held snakes before, and they have been dry. I don't know why I've said the slimy, but like...
Yeah, they're really dry, really heavy.
Yeah.
Like one like this size is so heavy.
You know, a snake actually could like constricted around me in school.
Oh, I did it actually.
Like
Yeah.
they brought like snakes in, they like constricting around my. It was so heavy, bro. I was in like year 2 at the time. It was so heavy. It was one of those big ones that you have like it like goes around every person in the class. We were sat in a circle and it was going around all of us.
Yeah, and you get them like glow up centipedes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We might have had the same people. They might have just toured the UK. God knows.
They were all wearing green clothes. I think that's like
don't
with
remember.
every single wildlife people.
I think they also like talked about vegetables or something. I don't know.
And it's like the harvest song, cabbages and beans,
Yeah.
broccoli and peas.
Oh, that woman, the
and
guacamole
roasted
thing.
potatoes.
You know that woman, the guacamole song.
No.
Peel the banana, you know.
No, yeah.
Guacamole, yeah. Fantastic.
Peel the banana.
Fantastic.
But yeah, it's quite funny. I don't really like it, but I think the people that do this, I actually want to kill. I think we've talked about this before, like in a private call. People who, do you know, like, the big thing is like people who put milk in before the cereal, which are just psychopaths.
Uh-huh.
Like, why would you want to do that? Like, you don't know how the...
Is that what we're talking about right now? Is milk people putting milk in before cereal?
Nah, you don't know the proportion of how much cereal you're gonna put in, so why are you putting the milk in? You can
just
way
put
too
the
much milk and
cereal in.
make it all
It's like you need
soggy.
to ratio it. You need to ratio
Yeah,
it. man.
it's not, bro. You don't sit there and being like, "Oh, right, let's put the food in the pan before, let's put the water in the pan before the food," because you don't know how much it's gonna absorb.
What are you talking about? What are you cooking that you put
Chicken.
water in a pan?
No, it's pasta. You don't put the water in before. Actually, no, you do. No, you don't put the pasta in. Oh.
You what, mate? You're right. You've used the worst excuse ever, man.
I'm not doing a good analogy. But
Sorry, the worst example.
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead.
people that do that piss me off. Like, I can't deal with it.
Yeah. No, I know. I hate it as well.
But then
You know, I love that Milad guy, but he made a video like doing the Lucky Charms and he put the milk in.
Yeah.
And then at the end he was like, I know I just annoyed you all by doing that. I swear I don't know why I do that.
Milad and Dylan, like Dylan, if you don't, Dylan and Milad.
I've not
if you
seen them
don't
in
know, don't
ages,
know.
by the way. They've not been on my recommended
Yeah,
and I could win.
neither. They've not been on my YouTube Shorts either.
No, neither.
Actually, no,
I just
Milad
keep
adds
getting...
a little bit.
I get, yeah, I got that mad one where he's talking about the gum things.
Yeah.
That's all I got. My YouTube Shorts is now just like them. Did you know? In fact, in that it's JS person. Other than that,
the thing is though that the subway that he works at, it makes me want to go to American subways because they work so much better than UK subways.
they're different, but then again, they're like way too fat now.
Yeah.
I watched this channel called like I don't know what it's called, but they compare like different food chains from UK and America, and like our large is smaller than their small.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. I
All
watch
the
that channel
time.
all the time, and the do you know what the grey-haired guy? He looks like Mr. Beast.
He does, yeah.
He looks like a weird version of Mr. Beast.
It's like, but
Like
like I'm sorry, the US have such big portions.
Yeah, it's
And
not
over
even
there, you have to tip. It's seen as disrespectful if you don't tip.
20% tip at least.
Yeah, at least. You what, mate?
Like if
We
you
don't
pay,
tip over here.
I mean, 200. If you pay $200 for a meal, then you have to have a $20 tip, which is like.
If you're paying $200 for a meal, I don't know what
Yeah.
restaurant you're at.
I mean,
Because not even like, well, actually,
only if
Gordon
it's like
Ramsay
a
probably
big,
charges 3 times
only
that.
if it's like a big root meal. But if there's like 2 free use and you're paying that much, then allow
Yeah,
yourself.
you need to find a new restaurant.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, but I mean, then again, like Gordon Ramsay probably charges like 600 for a table. You just
That
buy
is
the
true, to be
table.
honest. You buy the
Yeah.
table. What did you just say?
Yeah, no, like you buy to like a reservation at a table and then you just
Oh
order
yeah,
the food.
yeah. I thought you meant you just buy the
No, I
table.
didn't mean buy the table. Yeah, okay,
Alright,
let's buy Gordon
let's get
Ramsay's
this.
table.
I mean,
Yeah.
that would go for a lot of money.
At one of Gordon Ramsay's tables.
Yeah, of course it would.
You know, like Kitchen Nightmares.
Bro,
I
it probably
do
has
really like
it probably has Gordon Ramsay's gum underneath the table.
Bro.
Like, people want his DNA, man. People want his DNA.
Yeah, I didn't know he was Scottish until I found out that my old
He's Scottish?
teacher was.
You don't sound Scottish at all, but
No, he was born
I'm
in
guessing-
Scotland and he
Oh, yeah.
grew up in England.
because I was gonna say is obviously his accent is.
He was born near me, actually. So my old home ec teacher is like second cousins with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Get him to come on the podcast.
Get Gordon Ramsay on the podcast. I would love to. I'm sure you would too. I sure would love to get Gordon Ramsay on the
I'd love to get a goal to fuck off. Get told to fuck off. You donut by Gordon Ramsay. That'd be incredible.
Yeah, that would be.
Actually, I
that'd
don't
be-
think you'd be allowed to do that because we're minors. But
I don't know, man. The guy swears at people on MasterChef Kids. So
you want to go,
fine.
God? No. No,
It's like a 7-year-old kid, he's
MasterChef
like,
Kids.
"Yeah."
No, MasterChef Kids. He's always nice to the kids, and when it's the adults, he tells them to
Sometimes.
fuck off, you little shit.
I love it. I love Jordan Ramsay.
Jordan Ramsay, did you just say?
Actually, funny story is he's contracted to swear.
Wait, what? So if he doesn't
Makes
swear, he
more
gets
money.
like.
Cause I met well, I probably don't know if I can say it. I can't say this. I'll tell you after. But yeah, I met
alright.
someone. He's contracted to swear. I met someone who works for him.
Why
Used
does
to
my
work
shirt
for him.
keep sliding down, man? It makes the neck thing go down because it's like stretchy. I don't like it. Interesting conversations, man. But moving on, I got on to the next would you rather question because we sort of just slacked it off.
What was it?
No, because we were talking about milk and cereal, but
Oh, right, go
would
ahead,
you-
go ahead, go
Would you rather that was gonna be? Would you rather? So do you know what you can obviously get the it's like a what's it called? Xbox. Here it is. Xbox. I forgot what it's called.
Elite.
Elite controller. Pete, or would you rather have a scuff controller?
A scuff.
You're a weird
No,
guy,
wait.
man. Why would you want a
No,
scuff?
not scuff. Not scuff. You know, like the control freaks.
They don't make
really
controllers.
good controllers. They do. I swear.
They don't make They make grips for controllers. They don't make controllers.
Wait.
They don't make controllers.
I swear they do.
No,
Do they not? They
No.
do. Wait.
they don't
They
make
not?
controllers, man.
Wait, who is it that makes controllers? Is it Scuff, yeah?
Xbox, yeah, Xbox and Scuff. And
I'm talking about the person, because they're like 400 quid, but they're really good. Wait a
Right.
minute. It's Scuff, yeah.
So you'd rather have a Scuff?
Yeah, easy.
You're
because
a weird guy.
first of all, you get a PlayStation layout, you know? The two
I mean,
thumbsticks.
with PlayStation, with Scuff, you can get an Xbox one as well.
What do you mean?
No, I mean like a scuff like Xbox controller. I don't mean like just a PlayStation or whatever.
No, I know, but you can get this, and I like the two, but you can't do that with Xbox, of course. Yeah, you get really customizable things. You get custom designs. You get them sticks on the back and stuff. I know that you get them too, but yeah, I think they're overall better.
The thing is though, I'm being called now. Allow yourself. But basically, my reason for it is you can get all the same things apart from the custom designs for 300 like 200-300 pound off, and they have a way better customer service and warranty. Because I've had a scuff controller in the past. I remember I was very young at the time, but I think I got like a special edition controller, and I sent it back 4 times to get fixed, and every time it came back broken. So then I just got a refund in the end. I bought this with like 200 £100 spare, obviously from the money from the other one, because I got it for Christmas present. And then bought like extra things of that. And this, I've had this for 4 years and it's perfectly fine. Obviously just some paint taken off, but that was because I think that's because of me.
Yeah.
And then obviously you can take from 6, I'll put new ones on, take this off, and it has pads on the back which I've taken off, but I don't really like them.
Again, I would like it if you could get a PlayStation layout with it. I just absolutely hate the two sticks on.
People that hold a controller like this are psychos.
No, even that, man. Like, it's just messed up. It's messed up. Like, one up here, one down here.
Normal?
Yeah, one up here and one's down here. Like, why?
But I don't like them when they're close together because my hands hit each other.
No, but they aren't really with the PS5 one. Look how far they are.
Yeah, the PS5 one is fine. The PS4 one though is shite. In my opinion. No, because like it's a little less different. Basically, what I've done was, if I put it like that, obviously my thumbs would hit each other constantly because there wasn't enough gap.
Yeah, I mean your thumbs could hit each other with the PlayStation 4 one, I guess.
But the PlayStation 4 one, yeah.
The PlayStation 4 buttons are so bad.
Oh yeah, they're all like plasticky. I mean, obviously it's plastic, but like they feel plasticky, if you know what I mean.
The Xbox One and PS5 controller, they both like come out. They're really good buttons.
Yeah.
So is that the last would you rather that you? Okay, so the next topic I really want to talk about actually. So I've recently been getting back into cars. There was a while that I liked cars, but I didn't like look too much into them. I didn't really care about horsepower, what engines you had, where the drive goes to, etc. And but now I've started watching Top Gear again. Yeah, it's so good. It's such a class show. So we're gonna talk about cars. So what's your favorite car?
We talked about this last night on free. We were playing like GTA Free-roam.
Because we were literally using the cars.
Yeah, it was a McLaren P1. Because the McLaren P1, it's just my preference for it is orange. I love matte black on everything. We've had this conversation before. I love matte black on like every single car apart from the McLaren P1. It needs to be orange in my opinion. It just needs to be.
The McLaren P1 is pretty boring for me, honestly. I like a more compact car. I don't like when it looks too sporty, like a McLaren P1. Or a McLaren Senna is even worse. Like, see them.
I don't like those.
They're ugly then, by the way. They look like bugs. They actually look like bugs. So, but yeah, the Aston Martin V12 Vantage.
That is a nice car. It's the one that James Bond has, isn't it?
I don't know if he owns a V12, honestly. It's a V12.
Yeah,
you can get a normal Vantage, you can get a Vantage S, you can get a V12 Vantage, you can get a Vanquish. There's a lot of them.
That's effort. But nah, for me, I really like that's my favourite car, obviously, the McLaren P1.
What engine does it have?
I don't know. V8? I think
Yeah,
it's still V8.
Obviously, it'd be a V12, the V12 Vantage, believe it or not.
No, not what? I thought...
No, I know.
Oh, but I don't really know too much about it. I used to sort of know
903 horsepower.
For the McLaren?
For the P1. 723 foot-pounds of torque. And it's a 3.8 litre twin-turbo V8, yeah.
Yeah, But I really like it, and the one thing, but in terms of like actual car I'd have, obviously that'd be if I had like millions of pounds, but like
Yeah.
my favourite car is the Tesla Model X. I do like the Tesla Roadster.
Yeah, the Roadster's going to be way better.
The Roadster is
not out
way
yet.
better, but I like the look of the Model X more at the minute. But if
I think it's too chunky. I don't like big cars, you know.
I do.
Anyway, the V12 Vantage produces 565 brake horsepower.
That means nothing to me, but it sounds good, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty good, you know. Yeah. I like my little compact cars. I don't like too sporty. I'm not a big fan of
Is
Ferraris.
that why when we play roleplay, you always try and get a bloody like one of those little mini cars?
The minis.
Yeah.
I don't like small cars. They're also
I can see you when you're like 80 rolling around in one of those little whips. You're right,
Yeah.
lad.
Yeah.
Give me your
no.
money.
Yeah, I mean, happens to the best of us.
What do you mean it happens to the best of us? What pisses you off?
We'll all end up in little minis one day or another.
Nah, bro. When I'm 80, I'll be rolling around with a walking stick and I'm on a mini.
Oh yeah, or you'd be dead. I mean, the average lifespan for a man's 72.
Is it?
So, yeah.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll see you on the next episode, guys. I'm joking. But...
I'd be a sad note to leave on.
So you're dying at the age of 72.
So, you said you seen a McLaren on holiday.
Seen it what, sorry?
You seen a McLaren on holiday?
Yeah, and it pissed me off. My
Why?
dad was like, "Do you want to go out and like take a picture or something with it?" And I was like, "Nah, 'cause I don't have it."
Yeah.
But it pissed me off because it was in orange, my favourite colour and everything, and I couldn't drive it. And I'm like, when I get my driving licence, I really want to like have a birthday present or something where you can just rent it for a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd even be a lot of money, that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I don't take pictures next to cars that I like.
I just don't see the point.
Could you imagine? No. Could you imagine coming back to your car, your motorbike, and somebody's sitting on it, taking a picture?
Yeah.
That's
If,
such
if
an
someone's sat
idiot
on my
thing.
car, bro, like, I'll start putting sirens or something saying, "The police are incoming," or something.
They're so. Yeah. Don't think it through before you do it, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
fair enough. The thing is, though, going to the McLaren P1 and Free-roam. Free-roam is something that we've been getting into a little bit, but roleplay is our main thing that we've been doing. Obviously, GTA.
Yeah, free-roam is just a mess around thing.
Yeah, but GTA roleplay, we're putting a server called Not Pixel, which we're trying to get on whitelist for, but some of the admins are, I'm not really a big fan of them. They don't really explain things well, but apart from that, I've been really enjoying it.
Yeah, we were into GTA roleplay for quite a bit. We were in a server called Legacy, but the UI on that server is so bad.
Yeah, I don't really like it.
Yeah, so we had to find another server. Charlie, one of the people that we play with, is he's in another few servers that are pretty crap.
Yeah,
Which is kind of why we stopped playing. And but Thomas found Not Pixel, and we've been playing it. It's really fun. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to say there. I mean, it's a good server.
It's good, but we basically have these characters where like we sort of look like John Wick, and then it's sort of like, what's it called? What's that condition where like you have split personality disorder? I think it is.
Are you talking about? Well, there's bipolar, or
bipolar,
there's
that was it.
schizophrenic.
Bipolar is what I was talking about. Which if I don't think it's the exact same thing, but I think it's similar.
I wouldn't get it mixed up. We don't know. We are not.
We're not experts, but you know.
professionals.
But we basically have like we have different voices and split personality and stuff, and it's interesting to mess about on because you can just do whatever you want basically. Obviously,
We have,
there's
like-
rules, but
Yeah, we have like a stupid side where when we take off our clothes in game, that sounds so bad.
you're still wearing clothes, but it's just like different.
Yeah. We go into like a completely stupid, crazy voice.
Yeah,
It's quite funny though. It's quite funny.
and then we go and rob people, and it's
Earlier
very
on, we
interesting.
role played with a guy. He had a car. We chased him down, and then we killed him, and then took him to the hospital
Oh yeah,
after we killed him.
yeah, and then we change clothes and like, you're right, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good fun, but
If you have
it's also quite annoying.
yeah, if you have a computer, you should get into roleplay.
It is quite FPS, like graphic intensive though, so.
Yeah, it's not easy to run.
Which is quite annoying because like, obviously GTA is never easy to run, but it's just like. One thing I do like though, the loading times are a lot better than GTA Online. If you still play GTA Online, first of all, you're a bit weird. But GTA Online loading screens, you'd have to go for like a jog or something and then come back and then it just about be loaded.
Yeah, I've never really liked GTA Online.
Neither, because there's nothing to do.
Yeah, there's them mad CEO missions, but they get really annoying really quickly.
And everyone just does bank heists, which are boring as fuck. Like in roleplay,
yeah,
they're fun because you can speak to people, like carry hostages and everything.
The police come to you, and you have to cooperate with them.
Yeah, and
there's an actual prison.
Oh, Mr. Tony Fuzz in our roleplay. Oh, we've been trying to find him for ages. Basically, we took him on a taxi ride and like befriended him, and you know, it is interesting.
We can't find him.
No, he's just disappeared from the city.
He's just gone. Like we're asking all of the cops. They're like, let me check who's in the city. And he's never around.
And then we're not very good with the top sheriff. He don't like us. We were like, we're friends with Tony Fuzz, and he was like, I don't give a shit about him. I'm way higher ranked than him. And we were like, okay.
Yeah, but he's not like the top guy. The top guy's Giant Panda.
Yeah.
And then there's that other one that does like us, D. Charles.
Oh yeah, the one with the red glasses.
He keeps letting us go when if I just turned him in. He keeps letting us go when we're in criminal situations. What a guy.
Because he sees that we're the Jones Brothers, and it's funny.
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
I mean, there's nothing really more to talk about here, but yeah. Again, we're gonna try and get into this regularly.
And obviously, it's been a bit of a all over the place episode, but that's what usually are with us two. We talk about like tech or games or whatever, and then when we have guests, we sort of tailor it towards them. So if you sort of prefer like music ones, we've got some of those lined up. If you prefer like more tech related ones, that's also always going to be a thing when it's just us two. But yeah, we'll see what goes on. Next week, I think we have a special episode, hopefully.
Yeah, it's I'm not gonna say anything more, but if you do like music, you should tune
in. So yeah, obviously we had Bumblefoot on 2 weeks ago, I believe. He was a great guy to talk to, but we've got another person lined up, so we hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, time flies by, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been an hour already.
Yeah, well, I mean, thank you for watching. If you're on YouTube, thank you for listening. If you're on Spotify, iTunes, and we'll see you next time. Stay cozy.